Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this presentation of the Crucial Baskets NBA 2K19 Sim of the Week. I'm Raymond Simms here from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we have a special one here for you, building off of our teams from the past matchups that we've had going back to last week. We have the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the 2012 Chicago Bulls. Both teams were coached by Tom Thibodeau, and both teams featured Jimmy Butler, Derrick Rose, Taj Gibson, and Luol Deng. Dribble handoff to Jimmy, back to Luol, and the floater's good. The Timberwolves losing in San Antonio in their first win of the season. Towns getting the block. He only had 8 points and fouled out in that first game against the Spurs. And Butler found for the jam. Still an old school feel every time a Thibodeau team steps onto the court. Stolen by Towns, and he'll throw it down. The staunch defense from the Bulls back in the early 2010s. And then for the Timberwolves, look out! Karl-Anthony Towns setting himself apart. Andrew Wiggins and Karl-Anthony Towns, two players that he had a problem with in terms of their work ethic. Rose with the steal out in the open court, and he will just lay it in. Up to Butler, and the shot won't fall. Towns left open on the three-point line. Turnaround fade won't fall as he shoots it over Richard Hamilton. Oh, the pass ahead to Boozer. Injury similar to arthritis, but more specific. So he will be indefinitely sidelined. Here comes Rose again, and he'll finish with the scoop jam. Good for Butler. That's 8 for him. And the steal by Teague. Out in the open court, and he finishes with the jam. And Ashik can't get the putback. Timberwolves looking to pile on here in the second. Here comes Andrew Wiggins, and he misses. Korver up top, screen from Boozer. Stands still this time, and Kyle Korver able to knock down the tray. Here's Tolliver. Works it over. Butler got it. Towns almost loses the ball. T cutting to the basket over Boozer. Blocked. Pulls up. Rebound Towns. Ahead to Wiggins. Lays it up and in. Chicago Bulls, who earned the #1 seed in the NBA playoffs that season, are way behind the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4.5 here in the second. Towns almost gets the circus shot to fall, and the referees think that push there by Joakim Noah was a little too rough, and he'll be charged with a flagrant 1 floor against Joakim Noah. And Towns with another rebound, and can't get the shot to fall off the loose ball collection. Ahead to Korver for 3. Post fade won't go. Rebound Gibson. Bulls trying to make this a ball game again, but Butler steals it straight up. Goes up for the layup, and it's good. And the foul on Gibson. Rose almost loses the ball. They're probably going to focus more on him moving forward as Butler focuses on the jam. And oh boy, the story of the third quarter. All told, through 3 quarters, the Bulls have racked up 22 team fouls to Minnesota's 4. And as a result, the field free throw attempt discrepancy is massive. The Timberwolves total attempting 28 free throws in this game to Chicago's 3. And specifically in the third quarter, the Timberwolves were forced to shoot 22 free throws after a barrage of fouls on the part of the Bulls. And of course, because you're not supposed to leave free points on the board, the Timberwolves went 17 of 22 from the line in the third quarter. Meanwhile, the Bulls have comfortably sat in the low to mid 30s in terms of shooting percentage, and that's not going to help. That's also been a problem, is simply scoring. Butler forces the shot, won't fall. Rebound Towns. Rose gets it again. Had to move on to New York. Trying to go to work. We've gotten up to 21. Blocked by Deng. Still able to get it up in time, and it rattles home. For Minnesota, and Towns finishing strong. You didn't even have to jump that high. We definitely witnessed the evolution of Jimmy Butler in real time, as his Bulls self has really struggled today from the field. Meanwhile, his Timberwolves self now has 29. Minnesota's other players have come through. Teague, Wiggins, Towns, the normal starters, you know. Teague really got it going from 20 points and 20 rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns. So the Timberwolves getting the 20-point victory over the 2012 Chicago Bulls. And it is now final. Glad that you could join us here on the Crucial Baskets Network for another edition of the Sim of the Week. Be sure to give this video a like, though you probably won't if you're a Bulls fan. And be sure to subscribe to this channel for more Sim of the Week action. We'll have these games every Friday for you in prime time. But until next time, I'm Raymond Simms. You have a good one. Good night from Minneapolis. The final score, the Timberwolves 98, the Bulls 78.